in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron.
It does. That is effective. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne, and it's Waiters in the 3.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Back to Westbrook. Up top, Ibaka. Guarded by Fry. 4 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. Third longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Cavaliers with some changes. Love checked in for Fry. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Payne. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential. This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Russell Westbrook.
And that one's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Irving drives in. James dishes to Love. Smith kicks to Irving. Misses the three. The Thunder have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Cantor's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
Irving with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. 3-on-3. Here's Roberson. Back to Waiters. Fires the three. And that one's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Irving drives in. James kicks to Smith. Oh, wide open look for Love. No good, unable to end this run. Ball going up court. Roberson gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Stolen by Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Thunder have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Westbrook. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
But they'll get another chance. Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, I tell you what, Ibaka has really improved his shooting stroke. That thing is now easy to look at.
Oh, that's blocked. Dishes it to Durant. Can't get it to go. Shumpert with some nice D.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And, guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Collison's out there. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Good D by Westbrook. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 15-6 run.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, He ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
Love with the buckets.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Thunder trailing by 21, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jefferson passing to LeBron. Out to Shumpert. And the 3 off target. The Thunder shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money, too.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
Yeah, those wires connected nicely.
But, guys, oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that right.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Westbrook, no good. Durant with the steal. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers lead by 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 21 points and 2 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Al Jefferson, and it's Irving in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Stolen by Westbrook. And stolen by James. Puts up the baby hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step backwards. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Down low, 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
The Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Westbrook passes to Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
James wide open. Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 5 points now in the quarter. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. It's stolen. Inside. Here's Smith. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Adams. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Timeout completed.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Ray, getting back to Waiters, there's a reason the Cavaliers dealt the former 4th overall pick in the draft. Not only did he shoot poorly, but Clark, he averaged less than 2 assists a game.
Yeah, I think it's a mindset adjustment with Waiters. I've loved his talent and his ability to make plays and shots. Now he just has to recalibrate his thinking so he can be effective in the role he's asked to play.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. LeBron James on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. Durant kicks to Waiters. It's intercepted. One-on-one here. Here's Smith. And Durant sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Smith for three. Cleveland the rebound. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Cleveland ball. 2 points, Bulldogs.
And here's Fry from the arc. Out to Smith. Thunder with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Dellavedova dishes to LeBron. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And the shot is good. And that's now 11 points for J.R. Smith.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Nick Collison's checked in for Serge Ibaka. For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in.
Oklahoma City shooting in this game 45%. Shot to stop the run. No good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Payne with the block. Durant, the pass to Waiters. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Irving's checked in for James. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Roberson's checked in. Durant against Shumpert. It's Durant with the drive. Count that one. Durant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had 1 road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Releases from 15. Nice touch on the bank shot. Durant's got 23.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Roberson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Roberson's got 8. Cleveland leading by 23. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Irving against Durant. Kept alive. Adams.
Steven Adams.
And that one's good. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Thunderball.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead. Just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Goes up from the top of the key. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith for 3. The kick out to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A 3 ball. And it's James missing.
Boy, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And this is Kanter.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
LeBron James on the wing. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Ahead. Here's Smith. And he misses the fast break layup. And Robertson kicks to Ibaka. Here's Smith. And it falls over the rim and in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
He's not exactly striping him from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Left side, Ibaka. And Waiters has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the wing right side. And stolen by Love. On up the court. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Leans. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. And they get it back. Back to Jefferson. Passes it to Love. Over Ibaka. Love with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jones checked in for James. And Allen subbed in for Smith. And a new group in here for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Enes Kanter. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Kicks to Waiters. On the left block.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's Foye. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Assisted by
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Poke loose. Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's McGarry. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's called on Channing Frye. When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Here's Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Collison's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook for that matter.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight onto the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Randy Foye is on the way. Guarded by Shumpert. Collison dishes to Singler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Thompson. And that's 12 points for Amon Shumpert.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a huge standout performance it was for LeBron James. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. There's the pick. Foy, the pass to Payne. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.